I'll be waiting there asleep but dreaming. I'll be there when the wake but screaming. An hour of death and I will rest to have a moment, Lord, of curse them. Watch the maggots crawl out of them. Hear the angels call above them.
What's going on, everybody? Farley here, and I'm going to be doing a contest entry for B-Side Records. Beth, she's got a contest going. She's calling Room 237. But before I get to the contest, I wanted to thank her and show everybody what she sent me. Beth sent me a message or a comment, I guess, about whether or not I had a certain movie on Laserdisc, and I told her I did not, and she told me that she was going to send it to me. It arrived yesterday, Saturday, and it came with the note, Farley, hope you enjoy, and don't forget to get to the chopper. So, your friend Beth, B-Side Records. Awesome. And that, if you can't guess by the note, is what she sent. I do not have Predator. I really, really dig this movie. Lots of great one-liners. My favorite character, though, is Jesse Ventura's character in this movie. But I used to rent this on VHS probably like 2 or 3 times a year and watch it. I used to love this movie. And so this will be the first of any type of format that I've owned the Predator on, believe it or not. So thank you so much for sending me this. And love your channel. I'm going to leave a link in my description if you're not subscribed to Beth's channel, B-Side Records. Go do it. She's got a great spirit, man. She's always upbeat and positive. Shows really, really killer stuff. She's really into her soundtracks, especially the horror movies. So if that's your thing, go check her out. But like I say, she is a fantastic person. She's an asset to the community, and I really, really dig her channel and her really, really positive vibe she gives off. So, all right, now we're going to get to the contest. It's called Room 237, and the first part is she wants you to show 2 album covers that are similar. And I had a few that I could show, but they were kind of along the same veins. Like I had some albums that were space themed, but they didn't really look alike. And then I remembered I had this CD that Metal Mickey sent me a while back, and it's a killer death metal band called Massacre. And I forgot I even had this, but if you look at this cover to the CD, and then look at the cover of Violence Eternal Nightmare, I think you will see similarities, between these two. Both, you've got people kind of swirling into some type of abyss. They're both red. One happens to be a mouth, like an eternal mouth, and the other's more like a tunnel. But very, very similar covers, I always thought. So there's the Violence cover to Eternal Nightmare, and then there's the Massacre. All right, so that's the first part. The second part, so you got rid of 2. Now the second part is 3. She wants you to show 3 albums by the same artist. And was thinking about some bands I haven't shown much lately. And so I thought I'd go with a band that I really, really dig. It's a band that is kind of morphed into something now that I don't like. But early on, they were a punk band out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and they kind of evolved into a crossover. And then they had one album where they had some speed elements and some sludge elements to it. And now they're more like southern rockish, and I do not like. I don't like what they've become, and so. But their early stuff, man, is just classic. Starting with their first album, this is Corrosion of Conformity, Eye for an Eye. This is an OG pressing I got from a guy named Ronald Wall, who used to be in the vinyl community, but has kind of disappeared, so I hope he's well. But he sent me that. And that is the first album by them, and it's very well. There's no other influence on there but raw punk, just punk. Well, then they kind of start crossing over. The singer on Eye for an Eye left. He died last year or 2017. I'm not sure, but and they kind of went with a new direction. So you've got two albums where they're more thrash crossover. You've got Animosity. I was trying to find the year on this. I want to say 85, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, 85. And then 87, you've got Technocracy, which is an EP. But man, really, really dig their 80s output. Especially this album right here, Animosity, is just a classic crossover album. And then they brought in Simon Bob Sinister from the Ugly Americans, which was another crossover band to sing on this album. So 3 different albums, 3 different people singing on it. But all of them just classic, old school punk and crossover. And then finally, she wanted you to show an album or a song or something with 7 in it. So room 237. The last part, 7. And I'm probably going to show something that a lot of people will show just because it's kind of a popular album and it's kind of easy to go to. But I looked through a lot of albums, couldn't find anything. There's some bands out there like Seventh Angel and stuff, but I don't own any of their stuff. So I went with Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. So that's the album title. It's got 2 7s in the title, and then there's also the song, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. So Iron Maiden. This is another release from the spectacular year of 1988. All right, that's what I've got for your contest, Beth. I appreciate you putting on the contest. Like I say, I really, really dig your channel. You're funny. I like when you put into your videos, you'll put little snippets of different things in there, different movies and stuff. So you definitely have a creative spark, and your channel's really blown up, and you deserve it, and keep making awesome stuff. So again, if you're not subscribed, there'll be a link to her channel in the description. Go do it. And thanks for watching my videos as always. Take care. Follow out.